please, if someone doesn't love the husband again because nothing is moving in their life, can they separate?
Yeah. Now, let me begin by talking about the concept of love, and that is one of my own diagnoses for high rates of divorce. That couples, when they enter into marriage, go into marriage with the kind of love that is not enduring. In Marriage Encounter, they say this very well, that love is not feelings. It's not about feelings. It's not sentimental. Love is a decision. It is an act of the will. And St. Augustine will say it clearly. He says, amare est vele aliqui bonum. That is to love. Amare est. To love is to will the good of the other. To will. That is to use your will, the act of the will. In other words, to love is to decide that I want the good of my spouse. So even when I do not feel, because in marriage, for those of you who are married, even those of us who are not married, you are into certain relations, you know that if I have to go by my feelings, I will not talk to you. And persons who are married, I have not seen one person who has told me that he or she has not come to that realization that there are days the feelings are just negative towards the spouse. But what has kept them in that union is this saying that love is an act of the will. So I wake up because of what happened last night or because of what happened this morning, this evening. I do not feel like seeing you. Love has disappeared from my heart sentimentally, that feeling of love. But in spite of the fact that I do not feel like loving you, I have decided I will love you. And that is the marriage vow. Think again of your marital vow. I will love you till death do us part. Not I will feel love for you. I will love you. And that's why you add in good times and in bad times. Those bad times include when you do not feel love for that person. There's no feeling of love. But I will use my decision to love you. That is also the basis upon which Jesus said, love your enemies. You cannot feel like loving your enemy. The feeling of love cannot exist when you see your enemy. So the only way you can fulfill that command of Jesus is by deciding, you have caused me so much harm. The human tendency is, I want to cause you harm. But because you're a Christian, you will decide, I will rise above my feelings and decide to use my will to love you. And the last aspect of St. Augustine's definition of love, vele aliqui bonum, that is to will the good of the person. So you love not only by, saying I love you, you will the good of the person. So my enemy, if I pray for you, you want me to fail, but I'm praying for you to succeed. That is love. Your husband who has hurt you so much, you say, okay, you have diabetes, I'm going to give you good food, not high in carbohydrate, not high in sugar, so that I can take care of you and your diabetes. My wife who has hurt me so much, I still support you in your business. I'm willing the good of my spouse. That is the meaning of love. So you can feel like not loving, and if you quit, that is because you have failed to understand the meaning of marital love.